All right, so changing gears a little bit, 8.1 is looking at linear equations. So linear equation means I'm actually working with the equation of a line. So you see how my x here, it has only a power 1. So that tells me I'm working with a linear equation. So if my goal is to solve, then that means what I need to do is isolate the x. In other words, get the variable by itself. Okay, so we've done some of this before. Okay, and then that's equivalent to this, so then I just divide. Okay, now I can check that solution by going all the way back up to the original equation, saying, okay, 3 times a third minus 16 is 1 minus 16 is negative 15, and it's verified. So it looks like here to isolate the y, I would subtract 3/5. And then I'd need an LCD of 10. Multiply the second fraction by 2 over 2. One-tenth. And so if I look at checking that, I go the y plus 3/5. Let's see what that would be. So I'd multiply by 2 over 2. I get 7/10. And so that does check. Add a 1/6. Three eighths plus 1/6. Okay, so let's see, what is the LCD there? 8 is 4 times 2. 6 is 3 times 2. So I need a 3 over 3 and a 4 over 4. And 4 to get the same denominator then. So we've got 9 over 24 plus 4 over 24. 13 over 24. Working with some decimals. Okay, so I have negative 2.6 minus another 4.9. So those are both negative. So my number is going to be negative. Let me see what the number is in magnitude. So if I actually add these together, I get 7.5, except of course that number is going to be negative. This one's easy. Divide, reduce, so divide by 4. Okay, and if I check this one, say, negative 8 times negative 5/2 is -4 times -5 is 20. Checks. 5/3 times A equals 3/5. So this one I could think of a couple options. I could divide both sides by 5/3. And I'd have A. And then I have to figure out what is 35 divided by 5/3. Top fraction stays the same. Bottom one flips and I multiply. $21. Here's my other thought on that one. If I start out with this 5/3 A equals 35, what if I multiply both sides by the reciprocal? So I'm multiplying by the same thing on both sides, so I can do that. Okay, because then look, these cancel, these cancel, these cancel, these cancel. So I have A. 35 divided by 5 is 7. 7 times 3 is 21. Same answer. So I have a couple options. Let's try that on this next one. So I'd multiply both sides by the reciprocal. Cancel, 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 cancel. Okay, so let's see, I have a double negative. So 36 times 5 over 6. So that leaves me with 6 times 5. Okay, and if I were to check that, go all the way back to the original equation. It's -6 times 6, -36 indeed. Okay, here I need to divide by 3. Which is 3/1. Top fraction stays the same. Bottom one flips. So -3/2. Add 13/4. LCD. (23/4). Let's check that one. go back to the original equation. Negative 13 fourths plus 23 fourths is 10 fourths, which is 5/8.